Hello, this is Stan Dubin, and welcome to the Hiring Tips Podcast. The name of this tip is Hire Slow, Fire Fast. Well, you've probably heard the classic hiring mantra, hire slow, fire fast. Let's look a bit at the pros and cons of this. Hiring slow makes total sense when you're taking the time to vet someone fully for an important position. I would almost say the length of time to invest should be in direct proportion to the importance of the position. If the position has considerable impact on your bottom line, then the more thorough you should be. Well, that sounds sensible and almost not even worth stating, right? But some people get a gut feeling about someone, and regardless of how important the position is, they pull the trigger fairly quickly. If I had a buck for every business owner that told me how much he regretted hiring someone because he, quote, went with his gut, end quote, I'd own a couple of islands in the South Pacific. Well, at least one island. I don't have a problem with people getting a very quick sense of how well someone is going to perform. That's exciting, actually. People have a very high capacity to know things, but and especially for important positions, it doesn't hurt to find out as much as you can about somebody before you hire them. You can complement your ability to know people with good quality data. And that requires considerable interviewing, verifying resumes, background checks, testing, and throw in some more interviewing. So what about the not so important positions? Can you hire fast for those? Within reason. Again, do you want to bring someone on board who is going to be rough on your other staff or worse, rough on customers? So instead of hire slow, let's go with hire thorough. Now in terms of fire fast, well, one thing I'd recommend is to read over what we have on termination and the law. That's part of our Hiring in the Law series, and those tips will be very helpful. I'm a big believer in not letting someone overtly or covertly disrupt your scene. The covert character may not be so obvious. Well, that is what covert is, right? But this person is often doing more damage than the one who's loud and obvious. Sometimes this person is quite key to your business, maybe your top salesperson. But I've learned something very interesting on this. Often, the overall scene improves when you remove this person. Others are willing to pick up the slack, relieved to have a decent workplace again. Getting rid of someone disrupting your workplace isn't something you want to keep putting off, especially if they're using their talents as leverage against you making a move. All in all, you want people who want to be there and want to be part of your team. I'd like to ask you to put a review up on iTunes for the hiring tips. The easy way to do that is to go to review, REVIEW, and then the numbers 222.com. That's review222.com. A review would be very helpful and much appreciated. Thank you. The Hiring Tips is brought to you by the Employee Testing Center. We have an employee testing service that will help you hire better staff. It's very accurate, easy to understand, and delightfully affordable. Watch our 3-minute video at getbetterstaff.com. That's getbetterstaff.com. Our podcast does not represent legal advice. Employment law can vary from state to state. So please consult an attorney familiar with the law that applies to the area where your business is located for any legal questions specific to your company. Thanks for listening.